Today I'm going to try to adjust the rear Penske shocks to get more droop out of the suspension. Anybody who's been following my builds for the last few years knows that a big problem I've had is how the suspension doesn't have enough travel, and where that really showed itself is in suspension droop. So droop is when you go into a corner and the car leans to one side, how far does the suspension drop before it stops contacting the ground? With my old setup, the suspension would only drop 2 inches before the tire came off the ground. By adjusting the Penske shocks, I'm going to try to increase the amount of droop in the suspension before the tire comes off the ground. So that's what we're going to try today. Well, it looks like that was a complete success. We now have 4 inches of droop before a tire comes off the ground. Just check this out. I don't think I'm ever going to be in a situation where this tire is going to come off the ground this much. But look at the difference here. This is 4 inches. The only problem is you can see that my spring actually becomes disconnected from the top of the perch there. But they have these things called tender springs or helper springs that go in here, and they have a very light spring rate, but they keep the spring centered so that it can do this. So I'll figure out what kind of helper springs or tender springs that I need on there, and I'll get those in, and well, I think I've solved this problem. Fingers crossed, of course. Can't wait to drive it. Maybe I'll have to drive it around Speed World. Can't really get much speed in here, and it's a very slippery surface, so I don't get many G-forces, but I'm really itching to drive this car. Anyways, we'll see y'all guys later.